Hey guys! There's this trend that's been going around on TikTok that I've been really wanting to try. It's where you send your friends a bunch of messages and they draw a makeup look on their face on like Snapchat or Instagram, and then you recreate it. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I just need to send out all the messages to my friends. I will be right back. Okay, I've got the messages from my friends, and let's start off with the honourable mentions, the ones that I won't be doing today because they're either too difficult or too similar to the other ones. So our first one here we have from Evie. I'll pop it up on this side here. This is a lot. Like, I would love to be able to do that, but I don't think I currently have the ability to do that. Great look, probably the most creative one I was given, but maybe not today. And then the second honourable mention was from Kadzo. This is my cousin. Again, a very interesting look. I've had quite a few that have given a lot of blue and purple, which I don't really have that colour, so I've had to go digging to try and find some blue and purple colours. But again, an honourable mention. And the final honourable mention is from my little sister, Darcy. This is cute, but as you will see, there's one I'm doing which is very similar with like the wing idea. So it's an honourable mention. I might give him another try in another video, but not today. And then to go through the ones that I will be doing, first off we have this one from Grace. This is gorgeous. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this justice, but I'm going to give it one hell of a go. Second one I want to be doing is this one from Shana. This is the one that had blue that I actually picked and went with, because I feel like she's done a very simple design, but I might be able to put my own twist on it, but we'll have to stay tuned and see. Then another one I'll be doing is this one here from Lily. I think this is really cute. I don't know how I'm going to manage to do yellow eyeliner because I don't think I own any yellow makeup, so I'm going to have to do some mixing and make it work. And then the final one I'll be doing is this one here from Della, my cousin. This is gorgeous. Again, this is going to be so difficult for me to try, but I'm going to give it a go because I think that could be really cute if I pull it off. And I do have a lot of pinks and purple colours, so I think I have the tools to make it work today. So let's give it a go. My camera's falling. See you in a sec. Okay, here we are. So I've just got a very basic base makeup on, which is not blended out very well, but we're going to ignore that. And I'm going to go straight in and start with Grace's. I think this will be really interesting. We just pop it up here again, just as a little reminder. I've got them up on my computer screen here so I can try replicate, but let's go in and give it a go. Okay, what I'm going to work with, I'm going to start with the purple flowers. I've got this big palette here that I stole from my sister. I think I'll try use sort of this colour, that one. Maybe that one is a bit purpley, maybe that one. I'll have a go and I can see what I can create on my eyeball. Okay, there we are with two little purple flowers. I think for the centre I've got this like gold liquid eyeliner. I think I'll use that for the yellow in the centre. So I'm not putting anything on my eye, actually like lid, just on the hood above, and I think that might look quite cute. Next I'm gonna try go in with the green. Wish me luck. Okay, there's the green flowers done. This flower is completely different to all the others. I don't know why I did it like that. Let me see if I can try fix it. There we are. That's a bit more like the others. Just touch that up a little bit. I'll fix it more with the gold at the end. Okay, next I've got to go in with red. Let me try find a red, and then I'll go in with it. There we are. I've just finished with all the flowers. I'm sure they'll look better once I add a bit of gold, but here we are. And in comparison to the original photo, I don't think I've done too bad of a job. I'm just going to add the gold in now. There we are. The gold is all added, as you can see there. Then I've got to go in with the eyeliner. I think I'm going to use a shadow eyeliner just to kind of fit with the rest, because I think a liquid eyeliner would probably look a bit too harsh with all these shadowy flowers. So let's give that a go. There we are. I've added the eyeliner. I haven't quite brought it under the eyes in the same way the photo did, but I think this gives it a bit more of an uplifted look. The next thing for me to add on is there's some little white dots. I I think I might try add those. I don't know what I've got that's a white liquid, but I'll have a look and I'll be right back. I haven't been able to find a white liquid, so I'm going to use my concealer, do a little dot on the brush and then add the dots that way. Let me try give that a go. Okay. I think that's worked pretty well. Let me just do the other eye and I'll be right back. There we are. I have added all of the white dots. All that's left for me to do is my lips. And Grace has designed a pair of lips where the liner is certainly a lot lighter. And then the lipstick's kind of like pink. So let's see what I can find. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my number 17. This is quite a light peachy colour, which I think matches quite well to the colour that Grace picked. And then I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal lipstick, because that's pink. Let's try and give that a go. There we are, lips are done. They do look a bit silly being so light around the edges, but here we are. I think this is the completed look. Grace did add some freckles, but I'm not going to do that one today. I think it looks good as it is. So here we are. Let me know how you think I did. I think I did pretty well. For someone who hasn't done graphic makeup in quite a while, I'm happy with this. I'm going to go show Grace and wipe off this makeup, and I'll be right back for the next one. Here we are. So makeup all taken off and my base reapplied. This is going to be painful doing this 4 times today, but it doesn't matter. Next up we have Shana's, a little reminder, this one here. So we've got a blue eyeshadow, a purpley liner, then some hearts on the cheeks and purple lipstick. I think I might make this into more of a smoky, like purple and blue, and then do some little hearts. Yeah, I think that'd be cute. I'm gonna give it a go, see what I can find to make this work, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've had a look. The only blue I could find, I found this tiny little palette in my sister's room. I think I'm going to stick with that blue, maybe a bit of that in the corner. And then for the purples, I have this palette here, which is the PS Berry. And this whole row of purples is fucking gorgeous. So I'm going to go with that. Let's give it a try. Okay, there's the main bit of blue all applied. It really wasn't very pigmented, so this has taken like, I had to scoop out pretty much half the shadow to get this done. But there's a bit of blue. I'm just going to go in various shades of purple now. Okay, you know what? I really think this is the best I'm going to get. Underestimated how badly these products blend. So from a distance, it kind of looks like big. Like up close, oh, that's also bad. But let's pretend it looks really good, okay? Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the little love hearts. Hopefully, I don't want to speak too soon, but these should be good because I tend to have quite a steady hand. So let's pray for me. I imagine they won't be twins. They might not even be sisters, but let's try it. I don't think I'm gonna do them as big as Shana did. Like, they're quite big, but maybe some cute little ones under here, like e-girly kind of thing, back from 2020. Okay, both hearts are done. And there may be distant sisters, maybe half sisters. Now I'm gonna go in with the lipstick. Obviously I don't own a purple lipstick, so I think I'm just gonna use one of my normal lipsticks and then layer purple eyeshadow on top of it. This lipstick is the Stay Matte lipstick by Rimmel. I got this when I was under the age of 10 and it is still going strong. So apologise if it looks terrible. I am just using this as a base to stick the eyeshadow onto. There we are. Lipstick on. Now I'm going to go in with the purple, which Shana's on it is pretty solid. There's no shading or anything in there. So I'm just going to go straight in with some purple on my lips. And there we are, lips all done. not a colour I'd usually pick for my lips, to be honest. And this isn't my usual makeup style at all, but I think I've done pretty well. And just for reference, this was the original photo again. Let me know how you think I did. I'm gonna go show Shana my look and wipe this off, and I'll be right back to do Lily's. Okay, next we're going in with Lily's. Lily's is really cute. It's got a bit of pink, a bit of yellow. I've discovered I don't really have any yellow. I could use concealer and then sort of layer some creamy colours on top. So I think that might be what I'll try. But let's get into this and see what I can do. Okay, for this look, I'm mostly going to be using this palette, which is the Monge palette. I think this was given to me one of my cousins years ago. So I'm mostly going to be using these pinky colours. And I think I'll do some concealer with that on top. And I might try find something else. I might have to use my gold liquid eyeliner again. I think that could look really cute with the pink. So let's get in with the basic pink shadow. Okay, that failed miserably. So I'm just gonna go straight in with the golden liner and try and make something cute out of that. So again, I'm using this Fast Stroke Crystals eyeliner from Collection. I'm gonna go right in and try draw a wing. It looks like Lily's did a jewel wing, so I'm gonna give that a go. Okay, I've got in with both eyes. I know you literally can't see it, but I think it's kind of cute because from distance it just looks like you're wearing pink eyeshadow. Then up close you can see a little bit of gold. I'm just gonna add those dots on the inner corner of the eye as well. Okay, there we are with the finished product. I think I really need to get some like the painted paints, because this is not a very good yellow. It's actually a golden that only shows up in the light. But either way, that was quite an easy and cute one. So here we are. There we are. Makeup all off and ready for the next one, which is Della's. Quite nervous about this because I feel like if I had the right makeup, I could do this justice. But I don't think I have the right tools for it. But I'm gonna give it a go still. Let me just get my stuff together and then we'll go right in. Okay, for this one I think I'm gonna use a combination of the Urban Decay palette and use the purpley pink colours. And then I'll also go in with this palette, which is the Revolution Maxi Loaded Infinite Bronze. And I'll use the pinky purples there. And I'm also gonna go back in with the Monge palette and use the pinky purples in there too. So I think I'm going to start with the lighter shade of pink and just sort of do that all over the eye, and then I can blend that in a bit better. Here I am just adding some pink, and then it was at this moment I realised that I looked just like Hawkmoth from Ladybug. Okay, there we are. The wings are all outlined. I think they look a little bit cute. I look a bit silly, but I look like a butterfly, and I think that's cute. I'm just going to go in with the inner corner now. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. What do I do? Because I don't have a lot of space between my eye and my nose. Not as much as that drawing had. Let's try something. Okay, that's something for sure. I'm just going to go in and clean up the outsides a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take a really small brush and go in with the dots. I'm going to use the shade Hell Ride, which is a very dark purple, and give that a go. Okay, there we are. Finish all the dots. Again, not very even, but not too bad. And then we have the lips to go in with. It has a very dark purple outline and then sort of a lilac middle. So I'm going to use that shade Hell Ride again to outline my lips. There we are, the lips are outlined. Then I have to go in with a lilac-y colour. I don't have a lilac lipstick, obviously. So I'm going to try and pop some shadow on and then pop a lip. Okay, the lilac lipstick is all put on. It looks very messy, but I'm going to go on top with a lip gloss. I'm going to use again the same L'Oreal one from earlier. Just pop that on top. There we are. So lip gloss all applied, and that's everything from the look. So here's the final look, and in comparison to the original, be kind. Okay. I'm going to show Della this, even though I don't want to, because she's going to be mean. I'm going to take this off, and then I'll be right back for the outro. one of my lights just died and I've taken all my makeup off, so I think that's a great time for me to hop off for today. Remember, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please let me know what you want to see in future videos. I love making these so much, they're my favourite thing to do. So give me some ideas and we can have a little brainstorm together. And remember to press the little bell icon so that you can get a notification just like this whenever I post. I post Mondays and Thursdays at 12 o'clock British Standard Time. I'll see you guys soon. Love you.